Hi guys, Phil Turtle here with another tip to help you present like a pro. Today I want to talk to you about a technique which really helps you calm down, get in the right state for presenting. So as well as taking some deep breaths before you go on stage, deep breaths right in, down deep. Right in, down deep, which helps you to calm down, to get ready and in state to present. We like to go into a state called peripheral vision. Now, just to explain that, we spend most of our life in what's called foveal vision, and that's looking ahead at something. And our field of view is probably, when we're concentrating, it's only a few degrees, 3 or 4 degrees. But in our history, and I don't know if you can see on this, so here's the eyeball field of view and there's the 3 degrees that we might normally see. There's this whole area either side which you might know as peripheral vision. But of course when you're concentrating you're totally unaware of that. Although as it says on here, that area is historically full of things that can kill you. And if that's the case, you can be sure that your unconscious mind is aware of those. So what we do is tap into that, because it makes us calm and it also makes us fully aware of the entire audience, what they're doing. So you can see people getting restless, you can see people looking bored, and if you see that, you know you need to do something to liven things up. You can also see hands going up right in the far corners of your audience. So all of these things are great to be aware of, which if you're in foveal vision, you're just blind to. Okay, so here's the technique. First let me give you an example of it. An example is this. So you look at a spot on the wall opposite you, or if you're outside it could be a lamppost or something, and you focus on that. Okay? Now, whilst you're doing that, and this is just for the sake of showing yourself how this works, if you bring your 2 fingers up in front of your face like this, and then just slowly move them apart, still keeping your eyes on that spot on the wall, but noticing your fingers, and as they come right out here, you can still see them. They're not in perfect focus because you're looking over there, straight ahead. So you keep going, keep going, keep going, and you'll be amazed to find that when they're right out here, you're still aware of them. You can still see them in outline. And that means, in fact, you can go a bit further back, but I don't think my arms will even go that far. You can go back to 105 degrees each side, apparently. Now, by doing that, and sort of stay looking forward, and you're still aware of those. Now, if they move, you can see it. Now, if you can try doing this, obviously, without the fingers, but staring at the wall, and then just letting your mind take you round to the sides. You don't need the fingers to do it. You can just stand there and slowly enlarge your field of view. You can just do it quite mentally. Now, if you can try that in a place where there's lots of people, or maybe outdoors where there's traffic and so forth, you'll be amazed that you can see stuff happening over there, and you can be aware of something happening over there, whilst you're actually looking ahead. Now, obviously, when you do this in a presentation format, you're not going to be staring dead ahead the whole time, so although you use that spot to set up this, you don't want to stay staring there the entire presentation. But once you've got into this peripheral vision state, you keep it with you and you look over talking to somebody over there in the audience, and then you're over here talking for 7 or 8 seconds to somebody over there, and you move over here talking to somebody over there, and you keep doing that right throughout the presentation. But because you're in peripheral vision, you're calmer. It just is. You're calmer, but you're also aware of your whole audience. Now, this is one thing where the women have a great advantage over the men. Our brains are wired a bit differently. Historically, women had to have this awareness of danger more than we did. We would have been out hunting zebra. They were looking after the tribe. It's just one of those historic things. So women find it a lot easier to see in peripheral vision, and that, guys, is why they catch you out when you're sneaking a look at a pretty woman over there. They've clocked the woman in peripheral vision long before you did. You're already hanged because they know you're going to look. But get out there, practice it. It takes a bit of practice, guys and gals, but guys particularly. So when I first was learning this technique, I used to do it wherever I was. So just in the office, working away, I would look up for a bit and just practice going into peripheral vision and being aware of all the things that were happening around the office. Or maybe if I was standing in a bus stop, again, do the same thing and become aware of the people right over there, sort of behind me doing stuff, traffic over there. And it's just a matter of practicing getting into the state and staying there. And you will find it really helps you to be more relaxed on stage and to be completely aware of how your audience is. Okay guys, get out there and practice this one. Present like a pro.